please rise for the national anthem. Por favor, levántese para el himno nacional.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. I'd like to welcome to the ExCEL 16th Annual Spring Concert and to the 2017 ExCEL Student Art Show. We combined these two events to make a pleasant for you. So what you saw right now was Mrs. Osmer, science teacher, and also awesome singer, and the 8th grade ensemble, string ensemble from the 8th grade class. So what you're about to see right now is 3 different orchestras divided by grade level, and you will see a very nice show. So hope you guys have a wonderful night, and let's see if Mr. Gauss is ready. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Angie and I play the violin. French composer Jacques Offenbach was born in 1819 and lived until 1880. He played the cello and composed many works for musical theater. One of his most famous pieces is the Can-Can, dance from the Orpheus and the Underworld. This popular work was written in 1858, just 3 years before the start of the Civil War.
Hello, my name is Felicita and I play the violin. A round is a musical form where performers play or sing the same melody and enter at different times, which creates a harmony called counterpoint. Rounds can also be called canons. The words to this English folk songs are said to describe the Great Fire of London, a 5-day fire that swept through the English city in 1666. We have been working hard to play the independent parts in our string ensemble, and we hope you enjoy this selection.
Hello, my name is Noelia and I play the violin. Berejaka is a French folk song. The words appeared in a songbook that was printed between 1775 and 1785, and the melody itself dates back to 1615. The words describe a friar who has overslept and urges him to wake up to sound the bell to announce it is midnight.
Mallory, and I play the cello. Our next selection is an Australian folk song about the Australian kingfisher, a bird affectionately called the kookaburra. It was written by Marion Sinclair in 1932. Sinclair was a music teacher at Twirt College, a girls' school in Melbourne. She entered the song in a competition in 1934 and won first place. With her winnings, she purchased Britannia Park and used it as a means of fostering independence in young women.
Hello, my name is Lizette and I play the violin. We hope you've enjoyed our portion of the spring concert and we are already looking forward to performing for you next year. Our final selection is a Latin American song called Banana Boat Song. Latin American music combines the folk music from South and Central America, the Caribbean islands, African, Spanish, and Portuguese cultures. Melodies often feature drums, maracas, and claves. Latin American styles have become part of jazz, classical, and rock music. We really enjoyed learning the song, and we hope you enjoy listening to it.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Gauss. I am the ExCEL 6 through 8 music teacher. It's a pleasure being here tonight with such wonderful young talent. Thank you so much for all you do at home to just guide and direct them and encourage them to perform these difficult string instruments. They really are difficult to play. Well, we're going to end the 6th grade portion with the 6th grade select orchestra. This is an orchestra that puts in extra time, extra rehearsals on 2 days a week, normally on Mondays and Wednesdays, sometimes a little bit more, but especially the past couple of weeks for sure. But this is a piece called The Wild Western Frontier. We think it's named that for obvious reasons, and we hope you like it.
Hello, I'm Mr. Kane. I'm the art teacher at the ExCEL program. And I feel very fortunate to be here and provide students with their art education while they're at the ExCEL program. Over the course of the 3 years they spend at ExCEL, I try to expose them to as wide a variety of artistic traditions and viewpoints as I possibly can while giving them experiences of working with as wide a variety of materials as I can. And at the same time teaching them a few basic art skills. Fortunately, we have a lot of very talented and very creative students, and I greatly enjoy watching them develop their artistic talents as we go along. So I'm going to, in an effort to show our appreciation for our students' hard work and attainments in art, we do a first, second, and third place award for each of the major projects that we do over the course of the year. So I'm going to, right now, give the awards to our 8th graders, and then between the next sets, we'll do the 6th and the 7th graders. So, The first award I'd like to give was in the calligraphy. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at the artworks before. If you haven't, they'll still be out there after the show for a little bit. I suggest you go check them out because students really did some outstanding work this year. Third place for the calligraphy project goes to Jasmine Natal. Second place for the calligraphy project goes to Trinity Bagnati. And first place for the calligraphy project goes to Noemi Montiel Hernandez. Congratulations, Trinity. Nice work. And Noemi, outstanding work as always. Good job. All right, our next project. Oh, yeah. Excellent work, ladies. The next project is the Georgia O'Keeffe flowers. They're beautiful. These guys do an outstanding job with this. Third place for the Georgia O'Keeffe flowers is Jennifer Cruz Hernandez. Second place for the Georgia O'Keeffe flowers is Destiny Thompson. And first place for the Georgia O'Keeffe flowers is Lisbeth Benitez Melchor. Congratulations. Congratulations, Jennifer. Stop so she can take a picture. All right, and finally, they do a self-portrait based on a style by an Italian artist, Modigliani. And third place for the Modigliani self-portrait is Jocelyn Ruiz. Second place is Viola Di Lara. And first place goes to Giselle Perez. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Someone sent you a picture. Congratulations. Beautiful work on you. All right, and we will continue with the show shortly.
All right, so before the 7th grade orchestra plays, I have a little treat for you. This is a quartet that performed a half an hour of music at the Academic Excellence venue last week. And I mean a half an hour of music without repeating anything. They've worked very hard to be where they're at. And it's a quartet that includes Rachel Leal, Eric Rivera, Brenda Santiago, and Angel Smith. And we hope you enjoy. This is Russian Music Box.
Bonjour. My name is Ishmael and I play the bass. The fairy tale known as Beauty and the Beast has a long history. Published in 1740, the original story is lengthy and intended for adult audiences. Because of its popularity, it was subsequently shortened, rewritten, and published again in 1756 as a children's story. The version retold in the Disney movie closely resembles the version published by Andrew Lang in 1889. We have worked hard to ensure that our performance mimics the storyline. Our bowing technique should remind you of the trepidation felt by both Belle and the Beast as each character hesitates to share with each other their true feelings. Please be our guest and put our service to the test as we serenade to you with this magical piece. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric, and I play the violin. From an aggressive and sustained style, our final selection combines several bowing techniques related to articulation. In the opening section, you will hear us perform aggressively. However, throughout the middle of the section, we will strive for a more sustained quality with full bows and smooth bow changes. We hope you enjoy clog dance. Mr. Gauss and the 7th grade string ensemble would like you to thank all of you for supporting us by your attendance this evening. Thank you.
So like the 6th grade orchestra by the same name, this is the 7th grade select ensemble. They too work extra diligently and hard in order to perform these pieces tonight. I say these pieces because we're going to add one. The first piece that we're going to do for you is not on the program, but the kids wanted to do it. They have practiced extra hard in the past week to perform this for you tonight, and we're happy to bring you Dance Diabolique.
Good evening. My name is Cindy, and I play the violin. The next piece you will hear, Fiddles at Shady Gulch, has been both fun and challenging for us to learn. One of the most challenging things about this piece is playing double stops, which requires performers to play 2 notes at the same time. We think you will understand why this piece was so much fun to learn as soon as we begin playing.
All right, carrying on with our awards for excellence in art, I'd like to now give students of the 6th grade their first, second, and third place awards for the outstanding work that they've done. The first one I'll talk about is African Masks, and third place winner for African Mask is Maria Henderson. The second place for African Masks is Angie Perez. And the first place award for African Mask is Adrian Pacheco. Will you come forward, please? Congratulations, Andy. And Adrian, always an outstanding honor. The next awards will go to students' participation in the still life drawing. They did a beautiful job this year. They're very, very talented kids. The third place for still life drawing goes to Virginia Perez Santiago. Second place goes to Felicita Susano Cristobal. And first place goes to Maria Shelton. Congratulations. All right. The next award is for one of the funner projects, and I always love the outcomes, is from the Impressionist Still Life. Third place goes to Stephanie Martinez Marino. Second place goes to Alex Hernandez. And first place goes to Jocelyn Hoyos Escamilla. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Beautiful work. Good work, Alex. Congratulations. And finally, our awards for abstract expressionism. One of the more challenging yet more interesting visually artworks that we do. Third place goes to Jemiah Allen. Second place goes to Naeem Barba. And first place goes to Brenda Garcia. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good work. Congratulations. All right, from there we're going to seventh grade. At the beginning of each year, our students have an opportunity to participate in an international peace poster contest. We had some really incredible artworks. It's a very complex kind of artwork to do. It's a lot of space to cover. Students did an excellent job. The third place for the peace poster was Lumidi Lopez Esquivel. Second place was Giselle Marino. And first place was Alicia Brown. Congratulations. 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 Excellent work. We also did an artwork. You notice the colorful rainbow backgrounds. We did a work based on a famous African-American artist, Aaron Douglas, who did really beautiful layered work. They created some very nice works from that. It was an interesting project. The third place for the Aaron Douglas collage was Eric Rivera. Second place was Lexi Perez Nava. And first place for the Aaron Douglas Collage was Luz Javier. Congratulations. And finally, our awards for the Giuseppe Arcimboldo portraits. There was a court painter for the Emperor of Prussia in the 1500s who came up with this idea of painting faces as a collection of fruits or vegetables or things from nature, very interesting artworks. And it was a fun and engaging project for students. I recommend you take a look at them. They're very interesting artworks. And his name was Giuseppe Arcimboldo, was this artist. So the Arcimboldo portraits, third place, went to Ashley Santiago Cruz. Second place went to Melissa Miranda. And first place went to Victor Arriaga. Always excellent work. Good job.
All right, so this is the 8th grade small ensemble. ExCEL Bravo was a new student that came to us at the end of November, early December, I think. October, okay, so it was late October, early November, I think. I'll leave it at that. And we found out soon after that she plays a flute, a traditional flute, and drum. And after hearing her play, I thought it would be amazing if we could get the kids to do something of an arrangement with that flute and drum. So what you'll hear is a traditional Mexican folk song, The Bread Maker, or El Panadera, forgive me for my pronunciation or lack thereof. And ExCEL Bravo's featured on the flute and drum with the 8th grade small ensemble. We hope you enjoy.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Diana Gomez and I play the violin. Inspired by the dance music of violin, this fun and appealing piece contrasts energetic fiddle-style themes with lyrical counter melodies. The 8th grade string ensemble has worked hard to perform various articulations with the bow, a range of dynamics and timbres inherent to this style of music. We hope you enjoy Fiddle O'Finnegan.
My name is Vanessa Albino, and I play the violin. Two classic melodies get the fiddle treatment in this clever piece of music. As we play, you will hear themes from J.S. Bach's Minuet in G and Bardenberg Concerto No. 5, with a few fiddle licks through in. Each section in the orchestra will feature a different melody, and we hope you enjoy backcountry fiddles.
Good evening. My name is Trinity, and I play the violin. The 8th grade string ensemble and Mr. Gauss would like to thank our audience for expressing their support of the arts in Bridgeton by attending our concert tonight. Our final selection tells a story. The musical ideas in this selection portray the determination and resilience of explorers as they trek into the challenging unknown. These sentiments are contrasted with the chorale that expresses the calmer experiences and the pleasure that new discoveries bring. All of the parts share the melodic interest, and we hope you can tell how hard we have worked to feature the melodies throughout this piece titled The Explorers.
Thank you very much for coming out tonight. It's been our pleasure to perform for you. We hope you've enjoyed the night. And looks like we got you out about 8:30, which was my plan all along. So thanks for coming.